great job of trying to neutralize that in his progression towards learning Aki, or mastering Aki, I should say. But other than that, when it comes to the ground game, jammers had given me a heads up saying, you know, BROSKI is really keen upon utilizing that crouching medium kick going into the super art for the confirm. But there were other normals that I like to talk about. His roundhouse, his usage of that to stuff out the as an anti-air, stuffing out the dive kicks to lead into another critical art or super art has been very much so on point. And also his confirms on the ground with crouching roundhouse, right? Being able to use that and get into some key damage is going to be one of the things that I'm looking forward to as BROSKI. But one thing that I've learned about Bravery is that he's not one to shy away from his initial strategy, right? He'll always find a way to dominate you airborne and then make you fear him even more so on the ground.
And some of this I've seen him play over in the green room with the other players, where some of them were like, okay, I took 2 games from him, and then all of a sudden he keeps adding more to his game plan, but sticks to the dive kick, sticks to the jumps at different ranges, slightly changes up the areas in terms of the jumps, like slightly minutely, like maybe walking forward or back, a little bit more ambiguous, but as you mentioned, sticks to what he knows. He's been like that. If you watch, I can't remember his name, but there was a YouTube video actually about Bravery just recently, detailing how he's been able to play like this, how he's been stubborn since Street Fighter 4. It's still with him in Street Fighter 6. So I do want to see like what's going to happen. Is Bravery going to come through and stick to his game plan and win, or as you mentioned, will we see that just walk back heavy kick to bait out the dive kicks, get a nasty hit, and then optimize? Because BROSKI, if he hits you, it's going to hurt.
No doubt. One of the things that have come across my mind also is BROSKI coming through as an EVO Award nominee for Content Creator of the Year, right? I mean, I wonder how much of that focus has kind of taken away from him building up his momentum as a content creator in comparison to getting himself ready for the Cup. But I got to imagine, man, like, he's had such a great mind for gaming and dissecting these games, even back in Street Fighter 5, right? I feel like it's all the same to him, right? Emotionally, mentally, I think he's done what needs to be done to get himself ready. Hopefully, Bravery has done the same coming in from that interview. But here we go. Game number 1 of Group D, BROSKI versus Bravery, Aki versus Cammy. Already checking the dive kick potential, right? BROSKI with the air-to-air, the jump back medium punch, and now drive rush past the bubble.
All right, gets the snake kicks, heavy lash up by the poison. Walks out the side switch. I like that for the crossover. The answer is there. That heavy kick, as you mentioned, is pivotal in the overhead. Plus from above, it applies even more poison. Ambiguous with that jump over. Hey, heavy kick punish counter in the corner. It's on defense.
Talking to the doors, trying to keep BROSKI in that corner as well. The parry has been shown off. A throw now. Bravery has access to another one if he needs to. The meaty's got to come out, right?
Gotta be. Ooh, back medium punch against the crossover. That was so smart. The lift upper. Blessed the dome with the over the dive kick. Nice and close. Oh, you know what? That works out. At least to avoid the drive reversal. And the dive kick comes through right after. This guy is aerial with it. Jump man.
One of the biggest things that we talk about is her being the barrenness of burnout, right? You've talked about that plenty of times over. We didn't actually see that come to fruition. But the OD cruel fate to meet him air to air, I love that as an opener. But immediately out the gate, Bravery, OD uppercut, get off of me.
Bad. It wasn't a lot of OK on that. Drive reversal to push him back. The can kicks right after. Taps parry, does get the punish counter right here in the poison. Oh, goes for the command.
A lot of damage and a lot of damage to the drive gauge too. This burnout is so critical. Cruel fate just passed it by him.
Oh, it might be cruel fate for him. Cross up again. No back medium this time here for Bravery. Buries the burnout. Claims her castle. Puts down the poison. He'll just use level 1 to get this done.
No, he's draining so much life because of that poison state.
You're right. It should be over without it.
And he gets to reapply it just in case to tack on that extra damage. BROSKI having a round of one hell of a round, I should say, still maintaining his 3 bars.
For real, see, that's why he's so optimal. Nice neutral jump, calling out these aerial positions. Medium lash, apply the poison, snake kicks. Drive rush, we end it with the poison. I like that with the heavy lash. That safe jump set up right after.
Now backing away, knowing full well it's not his turn. He can't throw out the bubble. Oh my God. Bravery thought the fireball was going to come out from the side of BROSKI. Perfect parry. Now Bravery, he's starting to sharpen up on defense.
Just a little bit. Throw right after this. Jump heavy kick. Now we switch it up in terms of like the buttons, and again, the spacing slightly, but switching it up. Reversal on wake up works out in the overhead. You are dead. No bar at the bottom necessary. BROSKI.
The great, all hail, the great Capybara. My man is shaking Bravery highs and lows. The overheads have not been checked successfully thus far, not even with the block. But Bravery, he's got a lot to really consider. Now that I think about it, in regards to like the Singaporean scene, like what other Akis has he like practiced with?
I don't know. And even if you practice with an Aki, one at this level, at this height, there's only a handful that can stand at this range, I feel. BROSKI, and then you really get what? Hikaru? That's it.
You do have access to Japan.
That's true.
Over in Singapore, so Bravery might have had possibly some type of practice with Hikaru, but at this point in time, BROSKI's a whole different beast.
Yes, sir. Left stage, not crumbling at all. The throw is there, and the poison's still there too as well. Nice, gets to walk back with the crouch spears, but the interruption is there.
Target come confirm into the bubble. So harassing with the roundhouse.
Stand medium. Medium lash. So for after this.
So tricky going in for the tick throw. Not quite there yet. Bravery, what do you got in store for him, man? You are so down at the moment, but this, I thought that was going to be the start of his pressure. BROSKI immediately calling out the bluff with the wake-up jabs.
Yeah, Mr. Tommy's here for BROSKI. Offensive has been fantastic. Yeah, more OD dive kick at this range where you think light lash is going to come through. Works out heavy lash as the anti-air, but the low though. That crouching medium kick opening and exposing those toes. In there with the crouch spears, hella meaty with it.
Taking full advantage of that slight mishap. BROSKI definitely tried to drive rush forward, but leading to this moment, Bravery is not going to let it slip. Getting on the board with that round. I love the assault thus far from Bravery. Keeping it very ambiguous. BROSKI has not found the right defensive ends, at least while being pressured in the corner. Neutral jump does get perfect parried on the way down. A lot to carry going forward. Forward throw. Do it again.
The reward. I see it would have worked out. Listen to you. Cross gut DP can't leave for free. Pay with your life. And now again, switching up the jump and say all big jump is the type of jump is the timing. The dive kicks now coming back. Stay immediately to fireball. You get the follow up right after. I like this conversion. Level 3. Not close to Brown. He's in the orange, so as less he can do in terms of drive gauge usage. BROSKI trying to equalize as much as possible.
Yeah, it sets you up nicely too for that pressure even from full screen. He could have thrown the bubble if he wanted to. You still get the stagger, yes sir. Send out the bubble. No, he's gonna go drive rush into it. Oh my!
No! And he whipped and got hit, BROSKI.
He was too far out. The extension of that overhead did not allow him to link, but he's not dead yet.
He survived. He's at the level 1. Not enough to chip. The reversal punch to be able to get the hit. Not enough. The cross up. OD. DP. Bravery still is able to take that round and put a game on the board.
Ooh.
Golly. I'm sweating.
Bravery was shaking his head. He's like, I cannot believe that didn't kill. But he got a second lease at life.
Yeah.
Dear God. You know, I'm a little bit thankful that he gets a little bit of a breathing space here between games. BROSKI did not have the utility or the resources to really capitalize on that. And of course, oh my God.
Air to air.
Jump right about things.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
Intentional or not, we'll take it.
Of course, you know, again, that's where he likes to play. Bravery likes to play up in the air, meet you up there. Again, switching up the times. Now gets the spin knuckle in. That's going to make the ground game even worse to deal with. The more you're up in the air and the approach, you're worried about looking up high. Got to worry about the low, the crouching medium punch, able to hit the punish count, excuse me. Into level 1.
You really see this like over and over again when it comes to like these types of statures between players. As soon as they get that first game on the board for themselves, and they get a little bit of breathing room, it's a whole different demeanor. Bravery is playing so much sharper, but BROSKI now with his chance at offense, get the Serpent Lash, Command Dash on in there, doesn't really get the Oki that he was looking for, I guess. Yeah. He is plus though.
Stand fierce, will be a throw, it will. Luckily, he was able to not be in parry position to kill that drive gauge. He's harassing continuously. Both and burn up, but better for Bravery. He's got to call up in the corner about to catch a case. Ran to the cemetery. Deep in the dive, kick the throw right after it. Another one.
Back. You might get chipped out here. Low forward. Damn. Are you sure that's not an evil award-winning button right there?
It might be.
Ooh, no way. That was sick.
He used a light lash right after that was sick.
I thought he was going to bump into the bubble, honestly.
No way!
way!
Pull it back to punish that dive kick. BROSKI! You've got to be kidding me. Level 1 this man. Stand fierce. Level 1 to finish his final game, final round. And what a way to go into it. This guy, he did the quill to make sure he was outside the distance of the dive kick. I'm geeking, bro.
That was such a good call on as an anti-air, too. Being able to tackle through and possibly get that juggle, but man, this punish counter is huge also for BROSKI.
Drive rush crouching, medium kick again. Goes for
Command
command grab. Smart.
You set up a pool in front of him? No, you just dash up on in there. Cool fake. Gets the bounce. He's lit up. Level 3 is attacked. BROSKI can end it all right here. He does so with a big cast on the level 3 and a perfect PSA public service announcement. That man is dead.
That girl is poisoned, and that's a perfect. BROSKI taking it over Bravery. What a match and what adjustments against that very consistent and stubborn game plan of jumping at certain ranges